All right, Danny, how long have you been cleaning carpets?
I've been cleaning carpets for about 8 or 9 years,
And you haven't always worked here at Bock?
No, I've originally came from another company in which I was the operations manager there, and really it was a pretty good company. It was a family company, but I came in and helped them out, helped grow and whatnot. And when things went south there, I came over here, and I thought I knew a lot about the business, but I really blew my mind when I came here. I learned so much more about the business and how to do what we do here. Really blew my mind. I thought I knew a lot, but I didn't.
So professionally, being an employee here, that makes you feel good?
It does. It does. It's very rewarding to know that you're in the company is in the top of their game, and so it's the best one can see. Believe me, I researched, because when things went south and everything, where I was at, being the project manager and the operations manager over there and training my guys the best way possible, I wanted to work at the best company out there so I could hopefully, make good money and do it the way I knew to do it and not get attacked for it. So, but
A good reputation makes a difference.
Oh, yes.
So personally, what do you like about, professionally, we've covered that. What personally do you like about Bock?
It is very friendly here. There's a lot of people I work with are great. I really like our customers. Our customer base, you can get along with them, and they're a lot of fun to just play around with and joke around with, and they like to see you, you like to see them, and I see them every year when I go to their house and know me by my name and request me by my name, and it's always good to see them. And it's a good environment to be in, very laid back.
One of the things that Austin was talking about, and he just said that you guys are kind of valued more as people here, as opposed to just
we are.
an employee.
We're not just a number. They really, the people is what makes a company, and we're out there every day. And without us, this company can't thrive. We do what it takes to day in, day out, pay the bills, pay our bills and everything else, and it's a happy relationship. And so they make us feel special that way, and do what they can. Business is a business. I mean, there's good and bad, but basically speaking, we are cared for here.
So you actually have people that you're directing then as well. You're kind of guiding them through
a little bit, yeah.
Training.
Oh yeah, the training is always necessary.
Not everybody has to come in with experience.
No. As a matter of fact, when I joined the team, it was really rare for them to hire someone with so much experience, and they were a little bit apprehensive at first. They said it is really rare to hire someone with experience here because they like to train them up in their ways, which are very different from other carpet cleaners out there. So,
don't want you to have any bad habits.
No. Bad habits are harder to change than someone with no habits. So
that's true. That is very true. All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say about Brian or Bock or working here, maybe to somebody who's thinking about coming to work here?
It is a good experience, and it's a great job. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. You have to work very hard and be on time, and just but it's rewarding at the same time. You'll have a good job here. You'll have a good career here. And it'll be rewarding for you in the end.
And you can make a career here. This isn't just like hey, I'm just going to get this job.
You can.
Get this.
I make pretty good money here. I'd say if you're coming out of college and starting out, I probably make about twice what that kind of person would make. So not bad. It's been able to provide a pretty good living for me and my wife and my little girl. So pretty happy about that.
So Austin, you said you've worked here for 5 years, but you've been in the cleaning industry, if you will, for how long?
Probably a total of 8. Yeah, I did 3 years somewhere else before I came here.
What brought you over to Bock?
Danny, actually. I worked with Danny at another company, and he was telling me how bad I needed to come over here, and just because everything was a little bit different.
So what's the difference? What makes Bock Bock?
Just the customer service, the quality of cleaning really is much higher than anyone I've ever worked with. So
So you would say those are the benefits? It's better to work for a company that is so good at what it does.
Yeah, just that and being well thought of around the community, I think. So pay is not bad. Is what it is. So you basically make your own paycheck every day while you're out there. The harder you work, the more you make, kind of thing. So, and just the more fun you have with it, the easier it is. I mean, if you're out there just trying to get off to go do something, you're obviously not going to make as much as when you're putting your full effort into it. So,
personally, just from being a person and coming to work, what do you enjoy about Bock?
Just the whole atmosphere. I mean, it's a lot of the guys here, like my manager, Phil, we're like family. I mean, if we have an issue at home or something, I mean, things come up in life. So everybody's pretty understanding to a certain degree. That's the easiest. I mean, you can talk to your bosses pretty much, and they acknowledge you and treat you how you should be treated, versus you calling in because your kid's sick and them telling you you're fired if you don't come to work. It's not the same here. Everybody understands. Everybody has a life outside of here. So that's probably one of the biggest pluses of working here, as well as being in a different place every day. I mean, you're experiencing different things. It's not the same cookie cutter approach to everything. We specialize. Every job is different. It's been a pleasure to work here. I mean, just getting to know everybody, and everybody, like I said, it's like a family, really. So,
what would you say to anybody thinking about coming here?
Yeah, if you want to come here, I mean, even if you don't know anything, you can definitely learn from the guys that are upper. There's potential to make a good living doing it.
So, Michael, you've been here for 8 years. What did you know about carpet cleaning when you came here?
When I first came to the company, I had little knowledge about carpet cleaning outside of using a rug doctor or just getting a bucket of soap and water and some brushes and scrubbing on it. So that's all I remember for carpet cleaning, for my knowledge at the beginning.
Why did you end up coming here?
I was looking for a job, actually. Got tired of working in warehouses, long hours, low pay, and I was like, something has to change. So I found Bock Steam Star in the ad.
So you've been here for 8 years. You must like it.
Yes, actually I do. One of the benefits that I do like about Bock Steam Star is the knowledge, which is the education and the experience you get from it.
Now, I've heard that, so you're my third interview, and that's what I've heard. And I think that's just interesting because being more of a rub doctor girl, that's about the extent of my knowledge when it comes to carpet cleaning. You don't always think that there is a difference in companies or there is any knowledge that comes with it. A stain is a stain, but that's not true.
No, that's not true at all. Once you have the knowledge, you have an understanding. Once you have the understanding, it's easier to treat whatever the condition or the issue of the carpet is. But it's just not just with the cleaning work in itself. I was talking about knowledge in general. Each individual that we get to work with here has a experience and an education. And so when you begin to work together, you form a chemistry. So we're not just a carpet cleaning company. We're a group of men, all from different ethnic backgrounds, different lifestyles, and we come together, we work together, we learn from one another, and then when the younger men come in, we're teaching young adolescents to become men. So that's what I like about Bock Steam Star.
Wow, so that goes way beyond just the professional level of things. It's more of
Yes.
the personal level is just a huge part.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you came in, a lot of times a person as an employee is valued for as much knowledge as they have. Well, you came in with very little knowledge, but you were treated as part of the family, brought in and trained up, and how you should go.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, I was trained up pretty good. One of the things that I do like when I was learning from people is we get to talk actually on a personal level with one another. And obviously, I'm a man of faith. I believe in the Bible, believe in the God, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. But many of the guys that I work with do not, or they don't know. They don't have that knowledge or information. So we get to share and converse that way and talk. And it's just a good growing experience.
That's Fantastic. Not everybody or not every company is not necessarily just open to spiritual talk, but just even personal talk of building those relationships. It's more of just a task, get it done kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's not the case here.
No, I like to have a relationship with everyone, and then also it's just more than we're just here to work and get money. It's like it's becoming a family, and a family that can pray together is a family that can stay together, you know, through the good and the bad. So that's one of the benefits I like about Box Team Star. And he's very respectful, and you know, religion or however people like to say, it's never nothing forced on anybody. We can talk. It's okay to disagree. We'll get along fine. Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to have peace amongst each other, and that's what we do. So, and there's a lot of disagreeing, but nonetheless, we still work together. We have a good time and love one another. And I come to find out here at this company, although we might be of different opinion and we can disagree, but when someone is in need, we're always there to help.
That's fantastic. That's being valued as a person as opposed to just an employee.
Yes. We're always there. If there's a need and you need the help, we're always there for you.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking about coming to work here?
Well, it would be a great learning experience for you, especially if you're a young man. You'll grow into a man. And although you think it's just a job, there's so much history and knowledge and education behind it that you can actually make it into a career.
So you're a full-time student?
Part-time.
Part-time student, part-time worker,
Yes. Yeah.
full-time busy.
Correct.
But Bock works with that. I mean, this isn't something that you have to be here for 40 hours a week.
No, ma'am. They do work with it very well. They do their best if trying to get me off for my classes or scheduling me different days or however that needs to be done. So
what brought you to Bock in the first place?
actually, it was a flyer through the college. They have random job boards around the student center, and I just happened to look and read one of them and noticed that there's an actual carpet cleaning company that's looking for people to work, so I figured I might as well try it out.
And you've enjoyed it?
I have. It's a great way to keep in shape. It's a great way to stay active. It's a great way to meet different people and see different things. So,
what would you say to other people, other college students that are looking for a job?
it's a great way to make money. There's plenty of hours out there that are available. Just do your job. Come in, do what you're asked of, and really just keep going.
What do you think of the atmosphere here at Bock?
Light, airy, very enjoyable.
It's not every day you're asked to throw a dodgeball at your boss.
Correct. Yeah. That'd be
I
frowned.
kinda sense it. Yeah,
That'd be frowned upon in many different places. So.
That's true. That is very true. Well, professionally, what do you think about? I mean, what is your major?
My major is I'm actually doing two. I've got a liberal arts degree as well as a automotive degree that I'm trying to attain.
So do you think staying in carpet cleaning is something that you're planning on doing, or are you going to pursue something different in the future?
I most likely will pursue something different, probably more geared toward the field that I'm going into. But this is a great way to obtain the money that I need to pay for the classes that I'm taking. So
you don't need to make a career out of it. Bock knows that because they still value you as an employee and
Yes,
still happy
correct,
to have
yes.
you and work with you.
this is true.
Okay, well, I might just ask you that. Phil, you've worked here for 8 years.
Yes.
So what do you like about Bock?
Well, I mean, it's a family atmosphere, most of all. And the crews that we have here, they come to work every day, the main thing. And we enjoy one another. Like I said, it's about, it's a family atmosphere here.
Does that atmosphere make you want to be a better employee or just do your best for the company?
No, it makes you want to be a better employee, and I think all the guys here feel the same way. You come in, you know exactly what your job is, and it makes it easy to do.
When you started working here, did you know a lot about carpet cleaning?
None at all. I was a school teacher for 14 years.
Wow, that's quite a shift, isn't it?
It is.
You got tired of the kids?
Yeah, but I'm still teaching here. I'm a man.
That's great, so that just carries over, doesn't it?
It does. It carries over.
Why did you make the shift, and why did you choose Bock to do that with?
Well, I made the shift. I moved from St. Louis to here, and I just needed a change. So a friend of mine knew Bock and Brian Renier, and they had a position open. So I started off just in the carpet area, cleaning carpets in the rug shop first of all, and then wound up working my way up to being a manager.
So most people would think, okay, well, if you're a school teacher, you're going to school for that, and
Right.
to become a teacher, and this is, I mean, it is different, but you can create a really nice career and future for yourself.
You can, you really can. I mean, I love the students that I was teaching with, but I also just needed a break, and I needed something different. And I moved from St. Louis to Kansas to be here with my daughters, and this is where I landed at, and I'm glad I did.
So professionally, what do you like about Bock?
First of all, he's a family man, and that's what we're all about, family here. And he's easy to talk to. You can call him up even when you're not working. You can call him up, and you can talk to him.
Makes a difference.
It does. It really does. Makes it easy to come to work.
Oh, and that's nice. It makes you want to get out of bed in the morning.
It does.
doesn't
It does.
That's great. What do you like professionally about Bock Steam Star?
Well, we're doing a service, and I like that. And I'm a people's person. So, you get to meet all types of different people, and that's what that's what I like about this place. It's never the same thing every day. Every day is different.
You said that you're also teaching people. You were taught, obviously, when you first got here.
Right.
And you're now teaching the new employees that come in. I know you have part-time employees. You have people who are wanting to start off and make this their own career.
Yes.
What do you like about that?
Well, like I said, I'm a people's person, so I like bringing in new guys and just kind of showing them the ropes. And and I don't do it by myself. I have crew managers to do the same thing. So we're all about making this place the best it can be. We're all about being one. There's no I in team. So it's that's why we love this place. It's all about team.
Personally, what do you like about it?
Personally, it gave me a place to grow. It gave I'm not stagnant. I can continue to get higher and higher here. So that's the main thing.
It's a great atmosphere. It's a great place.
It is. It really is. Come to Bock Steam Star.
All right. What would you say to folks who are thinking about working here?
I would just say, come give us a try. Come in, sit down, come in for an interview, sit down with Brian, Renier, myself, and just see what you think, and go from there.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Hey, just glad to be here. God is good.
Hi, I'm Brian Bock. I'm the founder of Bock Steam Star, and I just wanted to take a moment this morning and talk to those prospective people out there that may be considering a job at Bock Steam Star, and why that's a good choice, and why the service industry in general, I think, is a good choice. I don't think there's ever been a better time to be in the service business. Customer service and people who excel at customer service are in high demand. Companies that excel in customer service are in high demand, and that equals certainly higher pay, longevity, and stability. Great things to consider when you're looking for a job somewhere. Secondly, I think physical activity is good for the mind and the body. We were not meant to be stationary, and that's one of the things I always loved about the carpet cleaning industry was the immediate gratification, that physical work, meeting people, and seeing dirty carpet, clean carpet, happy people. And you got that all. We didn't have a long sales cycle. There's something about that just motivated me. And if that's you out there, you'll love this work. And besides, I think you'll be very successful at it. Another thing that is getting paid while enhancing your interpersonal and problem-solving skills. No matter what industry you choose to go into, people who solve problems, can communicate, can work as part of a team, simply will make more money. And that's across industries. And this has great opportunities for all those in what we do. Also, consistent hours. I wouldn't say we're a 9 to 5 clock in, clock out company. We say it a lot. We are a service company. We are here to serve the needs of our clients. That being said, we do try to have some consistency in our hours of operations. We want you to get off at some reasonable times, get home to your family and to your life. Plus, we jokingly say you have a corner office that is on wheels with windows all the way around. The scenery is always changing, and you get to meet new and interesting people every day. Another good point to consider would be the year-round work aspect. Okay, we're not seasonal. Okay, we've never had to lay anybody off because we have not been busy, thank God. Okay, so if you're in the food service business, the lawn and landscape business, painting business, retail, really any exterior jobs out there, this might be a better opportunity, or at least one that you should check out. Okay, it's tough to budget when you don't have consistent money coming in. Okay, when you work, it's tough when it's feast or famine, and then in the feast we have to work longer shifts to make up. Okay, and that's tough on the home life. We understand here that you have a family and you have interests outside of work. Okay, we want you to be able to have a work that helps you, reach your life goals. We're certainly not a perfect company, but I can tell you in my 23 years now in this business, I've never knowingly cheated anybody. And I don't want to stand before God someday and have to give an account, for taking advantage of somebody, for a few bucks. Okay, if you come to work here, I can promise you, you'll be treated fairly, you'll be treated honestly, and you'll be treated with respect. Okay, that's how I'd like to be treated in return, and that's how we treat people here as well. So I'd like to encourage you at this point, take action right now. Pick up the phone, get on the website, print out an application. Let's get this ball rolling. We like to think we're a family here. We've created a community here, which we're continuing to work on, in a unique culture here at Bock Steam Star. But let's just have a conversation and have you sit down with one of our team members and see if our culture matches your life goals. And I think that would just make sense. And if it's not, that's okay too. So we hope we get to meet you and have that conversation. God bless. And one more thing. I hope you do come to work at Bock Steam Star. I'm all alone here. I need help on my dodgeball team.